Gotta feel good to draw again, though. Hey, Lou. You look a little down in the dumps, buddy. Is it because you ditched me and can't do anything by yourself? Archon, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's... Rendere, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. Come to lay your soul to rest, alone, as you yourself faced Balam quits a century ago on this very ground. Lambert? Oh gods, no. She didn't do it alone, buddy. Tell me. You beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? I thought as much. It was about a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. Can't really control when it happens. Huh. So it wasn't something you did deliberately? Good to know. Anyway, intentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. So it turned Lambert and the others and those other hunters into Saint Eaters like herself. Hume axeman, a Gauntled swordman, a dwarven healer, an elven mage. Looked awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding your fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. For the life of me, I can't understand why. I understand why she came here in the first place. She's surviving the hunt for Balam quits. Rendere slew the beast herself. The stories were clear about that. The stories were wrong. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong? God strike me down, I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Archon. I've forgotten my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. Not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did. Water under the bridge. Thank you, my friend. Oh, it is alright if I call you that. I'll allow it. Alright then. Andrea should be around here somewhere. Still on the hunt for Balam quits, I expect. Not sure she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. Deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Rendere most of all. She is my hero. Have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. This is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone. I'm far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? Ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvara know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. I wouldn't have? I'll take your word for it. You're gonna make me teleport back? Fly to Gate Town, talk to a person to pick up a new quest to send me back to Kalusha. Rude. What a pleasure to see you again. In the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you patched things up? Should like to think so, yes, and it was all thanks to you. If you not implore to give me another chance, I might well be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but glad that you did. Miss Olvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being. She has no one to look after her. Silly Reek, I have you, don't I? Before you started blabbing about how you wish you could properly roar Archon, can't tell you about, and as I can tell you're about to, know that I've prepared a hearty meal just for her. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty of Andrea. Thanks for the lurk, TK. Claim it we shall, for united, Reek and Archon are unstoppable. Is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You too should see to it that you're ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. Archon, my friend, my partner. Trust you're ready? Good, good. That is very good indeed, before we depart to face Andrea for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it rather pales in comparison to yours. So does everyone's. Gather you are not unaware of this. Truly you're as perceptive as you are mighty. In my defense, I must say that when I realized what an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. Struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I must admit that great majority, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit. The disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. I think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. In my cowardice, I allowed Andrea to assemble a party of followers. Or before we might have only to contend with one foe, we must now confront 5. For all my preparations, I'm still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. Discussing this grim reality with Miss Olvara while you're away, we hit on a potential stratagem. call you Rendere's greatest strength and weakness, her preternatural hearing? We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle. What I lack in strength of arms, I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us one step closer. A thousand pardons, Master Reek, but I am come to deliver a message from your Lord Father. Daddy, what does he want with me now? It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter, and have brought terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Hey, Dragon Girl. No one else hit that button yet? Okay. Should you fail to do so, you'll be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided. Oh yeah, definitely. You wouldn't get on Twitch at work? That would be weird. No one watches Twitch at work. Dear. You may tell my father and my mother the following. That I am Lurik, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin-eaters. They have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they seem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, then I have no parents. That I have no family save Miss Olvara, who has shown me more love than they ever have. Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once. Someone found their spine! Right, now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting that giant noisemaker of ours. Let us consult with the craftsman of the crystalline mean at once. I dare say you lit a fire in him, Argon. Never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents. Oh, fine. Back to the Crystarium, I guess. I don't need that page anymore. Damn it. Thought if I didn't say anything, maybe other people wouldn't notice. What's all this then? You got something what needs making? Indeed I could do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by the same individual as well. Ain't that one of the stranger requests I've heard? Oh, if it's just a noise you want, then I'd wager we could do that with a special blend of fire sand. I think I've got just the recipe for your needs. Only some choice ingredients, mind, and you'll need to go and fetch them for me. Fetch? What precisely is it that you require? Oh, there's this one particular beastie native to Cluj that's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. Fresher the better, if it please. A few variety of grasses, native Roctica. Oh, some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you a list if you like. But I will need to travel to the far corners of Norvrend and back. No excuses. I will do whatever must needs be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials. Wait for him where? All the way to the south. Okay. Hi, Sully. Everyone's just busting out of the woodwork to drop their points on Sims. Man, imagine letting your cat eat packing peanuts. Who would do that? Hi, Snack. It's a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. That gentleman was rather accommodating. Despite being somewhat put out that I had not any guild to pay him for his labor, he was none that less willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. Said he found my industriousness endearing. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosions should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrea for a while. Let's put an end to her tale, my friend, and in so doing, write the opening of ours. That of Reek and Archon, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Arctica and Gloria wait. Do you know Lahi? Okay, this should be the last step on this. And then we'll be good to get back to the MSQ. Take a moment to feel the wind on your face. I'm assuming this is going to be a solo duty. Yeah, I said duty. If I may make one small request before I forget. Please, for the love of gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's past. This really could not be a worse time. Let me in. Also, no promises. Well, you still with me in the here and now? Gah! Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay to rest our fellow hunters and grant Rendere the peace a hero deserves. Wait, which one's the dwarf? Is it that one? They're very talkative over there. Mage down. Only 2 more to go. And we're knocked down. That was the wrong button. Or, well, wrong sequence of buttons. Knight's down, just Andrea left. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, burn. What hit me? Dude. Why you run over there? You're busy here. Come on. Let me hit you. There. Let's see. We won? Even seeing it and saying it hardly feels real. Yeah, give me that. What's that you got there? Good white, you're... Renderay. The real Renderay. Should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. Solemn quits, the Shadowkeeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together. No matter how hard it got, or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear, and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? Place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final futile effort, even knowing, deep down, it was worth but a few moments more? What's this? You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength. Wait, there's so much I want to ask. No time, buddy. I don't understand. Who is she talking about? It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing? Becoming villains? Being forgotten? Thank you, Archon. Because we've never gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Renderay or any of the other warriors of light truly were. It was all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? No better than my parents judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. Made it all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. Pray have made up for it in part by helping to lay Renderay's soul to rest. Miss Olvera is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Cluj and let her know we're alright.